Ananya searches for a quiet place. She finds a suspiciously low rent. The landlord says, "Maybe you will." The house stood tall, cracked, and eerie. A cold air greeted her inside. Dusty furniture and old paintings stared. A locked door gave her a chill. At night she hears footsteps above. A whisper brushed past her ear. She freezes. Never been here before. The hallway seemed to close in. What is happening in this house? The lights flicker, an ominous sign. A chilling feeling creeps in. What secrets does this house hold? She knows she must stay vigilant. Will she uncover the truth? The house hides many secrets. Will she dare to open it? The story of Ananya has just begun. And next morning, Ananya woke up feeling uneasy. She tried to shake off the strange whisper she heard. To distract herself, she began exploring the upper floor. Dust covered everything. Cobwebs hung across the ceiling. Old photographs lay scattered on the floor, faces blurred. She picked one up and froze. The woman looked like her. Curiosity pulled her back to the corridor downstairs. She noticed faint scratch marks on the floor. She turned the knob, but it was still locked. Then she heard a soft knocking from the other side. Her heart racing, Ananya whispered, "Who's there?" Silence followed. Then a child's voice replied. "You know me. You always have," the voice said. Ananya stumbled back, terrified and confused. That night, the knocking didn't stop at all. When she looked again, the knob was turning itself. Ananya barely slept that night. Knocking grew louder on the door. The child's voice echoed in her mind. In the morning, she searched the house. She found a diary covered in dust. A name kept repeating, Arav. The walls whisper his name at night. Suddenly, she heard a faint whisper. It was as if the house was alive. Arav's voice was soft and broken. "They won't let him go, but you can help him." Her blood ran cold. The house wasn't just haunted, it was alive. Ananya decided she could not ignore the whispers. The diary had left her shaken but also curious. She entered the old master bedroom, icy air greeting her. At the end stood a huge cracked mirror covered. With trembling hands she pulled the cloth away. It reflected the room but not her. A small boy appeared, pale with hollow eyes. Shadows crawled across the walls, reaching for her. Panicked, Ananya slammed the door, catching her breath. The house had gone silent, too silent. A whisper slid into her ear, chilling her. "You can't leave now, you're part of us." The night was dark, but the house was alive. The light faded, leaving her with uncertainty. Something was watching, waiting for her next move. She knew she could not escape the past. The house whispered secrets, filled with mystery. Ananya was now part of a story, yet to be told. Ananya knew she couldn't keep running. The house wasn't just haunted. The truth lies behind the wall. Determined, she brought a hammer. She struck the wall 3 times. A narrow passage was revealed. She stepped inside the hidden room. A broken spinning top sat in the corner. Tiny handprints smeared across the walls. This was no ordinary room. A soft sob echoed behind her. He whispered, "Now it's your turn." The candlelight flickered and went out. Darkness swallowed the hidden room. Ananya's hands trembled as she fumbled. When the beam flickered on, Arav was gone, but the sobbing remained. The walls seemed alive, words etched in hurried strokes. They buried the truth. They buried me. Her heart pounded. Buried? Inside the house? The sobbing turned into laughter, high-pitched and broken. The spinning top began to move on its own. She gasped and stepped back, only to stumble. With shaking fingers, she pried them open. Inside was a small bundle wrapped in decayed cloth. Unwrapping it revealed bones, tiny and human. Her scream caught in her throat. It was Arav. A chilling voice whispered from the dark passageway. "Now that you found me, you can never leave." Shadowy hands began to crawl out, reaching toward her. Ananya stumbled back as the shadowy hands reached for her. The air turned heavy, pressing against her chest like a weight. The spinning top rolled into the darkness and stopped. Then the entire house groaned, as if it had awakened from a deep slumber. "I know what they did to you, but I am not them. It's too late, they chose you." The walls shuddered violently. Cracks split the ceiling, dust raining down. Their whisper was one voice. Stay with us, forever. Ananya screamed and ran. Forcing her way back through the narrow passage, the shadows clawed at her, tearing her clothes, her skin burning. She reached the locked door and slammed her shoulder against it. With a deafening crack, the door burst open and she tumbled into the corridor. But the house was no longer the same. The entire house was alive, and it wanted her. Ananya staggered into the corridor, the house twisting and groaning around her. The walls closed in, doors vanished, the shadows swarmed, whispers merging into a chant. Arav stood in the center of the corridor, his hollow eyes glowing faintly. Ananya fell to her knees, tears streaming. She picked up a bundle of bones. She struck a match. The cloth caught fire. The house shrieked, walls bled shadows. Arav's face twisted in agony, then peace. The entire mansion began to collapse. Ananya ran, stumbling through the front door. Only ruins remained where the house once stood. A last whisper carried on the wind. The house always waits in the night.